Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love MMA as much as I do. This is a Bellator fight, the Bellator World Light Heavyweight Championship. Yoel Romero takes on Vadim. I can't say his last name, so I'm not going to try. I don't like butchering people's names on my channel because I respect fighters that much. Even the guy that's suing Jorge Masvidal right now for fighting him, for jumping him in the streets, even though he said he was open to it. But who am I to say? Yeah, Colby. Nah, I don't want to say his name on here. Why should I say his name? As a fighter, I respect the heck out of him. As a man. Anyways, Yoel Romero, because he's friends with Jorge Masvidal. At least last I checked, you know, they think they had a little bet thing going on. Whoever won a belt first would pay the other guy or something like that, or get paid, whatever it was. But here's the thing. On paper, Vadim is a really good fighter. He can strike, he can grapple, he can do everything. So on paper, skill-wise, and from what I saw in highlights, he should beat Yoel. He's not going to. I'm a UFC guy. I ain't picking no Bellator. No! Here's the thing. Yoel is 45. He still fights like he's in his prime. He knocks guys out. Still dangerous, obviously. He's got heavy hands. He's good with wrestling. And his track record against guys that grapple really well, like Chris Weidman and Luke Rockhold, guys that either wrestle or grapple good, clinch fighting, he knocks them out silly. What should he do here? Knock out Vadim silly. He's going to get a knockout inside 2 rounds. Here's the thing. Vadim is a smart fighter. Anybody that fights like that, they're not cautious, but they don't go for it as much, you know? When they're fighting a guy like Yoel, they don't go for it as much because they're aware that they could get knocked out. I think he's going to fight Yoel that way now, and I think it's going to come back to haunt him. Yoel's a big, strong guy. He's really good at middleweight, but he's even more dangerous at light heavyweight. With that being said, I think Yoel's going to catch Vadim going for a takedown and trying to clinch him. He's going to catch him with a big haymaker or an uppercut. And I can't tell you which hand because he's got power in both hands, man. He broke people's jaws in the UFC like Luke Rockhold. That was the first time he got his jaw broke, you know? So it's like I have Yoel winning by knockout. And again, I don't think he's a better fighter than Vadim. If they fight 5 times, Vadim probably wins most of those fights. But Yoel wins this fight because he knows his time is coming up. He's 45. But the thing is, he has all the tools to get it done. He's going to fight a perfect fight. I think Vadim's going to figure out I can't take him down like I want to. I can't get too close because I'm getting clipped early and often. I think he's going to fight like Francis fought Stipe in the last fight. He was very patient. He was able to stop takedowns. And when they had to stand up and strike with each other, clearly Francis got the better of it until he got the better of it with a knockout. So I think Yoel fights very similarly. I see him getting a knockout within 2 rounds. UFC over Bellator, man. I love Bellator, but UFC, man, I've watched that since I was 2 years old, so the last quarter of a century.